in real life, I am like traumatized and scared of a micro penis, like a real micro penis.
Why?
So I was at a swingers event. This was before I was in the industry, right? So, and it was at like a meet and greet. So there's like no stuff going on. It was just whatever. This hot guy, great conversation, like whatever, like all the things. Great dancer, we're having a good time. He's like, hey, you want to go out to my car? I was like, hell yeah, I'll give you a BJ. Yeah, I was excited, you know? And he pulls down his pants and it's like, I was like, I didn't know what to do with it. Like, I literally didn't know what to do with it because even trying to like jack him off, like it was too small. Like it didn't work. And then I tried to put it in my mouth and it just went, it just like rolled around in my mouth because it doesn't fill anything up. So I couldn't even like suck it right. I was like making these, it was weird. And then I was trying to jerk him off again. And finally he's just like, just let me do it. And he did it and he jerked it. I was like, oh, I can't wait to get out of this car. I just want to go home. This is so traumatizing. And to this day, I'm scared to death. Like that's my biggest fear, like meeting someone and like they literally have a micro dick again. I can't do it. I'm so afraid.
What if like you actually were dating someone and like they press all the buttons besides the micro peen?
You know, it's a good question because there is more to a relationship than just that.
Right.
But that is a big part of a relationship is
For
sexual intimacy. And yes, you can be intimate without necessary,
well, no, sexual compatibility.
Well, the compatibility, yes. So I don't know if we would actually ever date. We would date for a little while until we got to the part. And then once that came apart, I don't know if I can.
How many dates does it take you to?
It depends on the person. It just
on average.
3.
Really? How old school?
I've got some old school traits. I'm not, yes, I've done one night stands. I'm not like perfect, but
no.
But if it's someone that
no, one night stands are perfect.
No, but if it's someone that I'm truly like think that I like, I want to like not just give it all up at once.
But there's nothing to give up.
The sex.
I mean, that's not giving up. In theory, you should be satisfied too. So it's not like you're giving up.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. But sometimes it's 2 or 3 dates. And then I think I would just be totally turned off. I don't know how I would deal with that. I should be more mature about it.
No. I feel like you probably have to have more experiences with them.
Sure. I don't, but that's what I'm afraid of.
Well, how else are you going to get over your fear? Like if you're afraid of water, the only way to get over it is to get in the pool.
So then maybe I need to ask all my fans, if you have a micro penis, send me pictures of it so that way I can get used to seeing it and learn to like not be afraid of it anymore. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what to do with it.
Well, I don't think pictures are going to help you figure out what to do with this.
Well, no, but like, let me just start by like looking, like seeing it, like just get the visual out of the way.
Is that traumatized, even the visual?
Scarred for life. Scarred for life. And I'm not saying a man has to be like 12 inches. That's also not like, for me, that's not like something I want in my everyday life. I just want something comfortable and.
Well, yeah, boyfriend. As the old saying goes.
And it's the perfect, like boyfriend is the perfect, I think.
Yeah. Except for the majority of people agree with you. I do have some friends that are like, if my cervix isn't bruised, I didn't.
Oh, yeah. I don't want that on the daily. Like I don't want that in my everyday life.
Well, I'm aware. As someone with an average penis, I understand where I fit in. Like,
yeah.
But I definitely have some friends that were like, they're size squeeze and that is their jam.
That's their jam. Then that's what they're going to do.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Like, all right, girl, enjoy what you enjoy.
Absolutely. So the micro dick just it scares me.
Well, I feel like you should get over it because
I'm going to go to therapy.
Well,
I think I need to go to therapy.
Everyone needs therapy.
Well, no, yes, but I think I am going to go and talk to my therapist about the micro dick situation.
Oh, I was about to say, you're going to ask your therapist about their dick size?
I'm going to talk to her about how scarred I am from the micro dick.
It's wild that one micro dick scarred you this much.
I had never seen anything like it in my life. And it just seemed like a fish out of water. And it was floppy and didn't really.
Maybe he just never really got hard.
I don't know.
Maybe
he didn't, but he came. I don't. You can come and not be hard, right?
I mean,
like semi-hard.
Yeah, semi-hard.
Yeah. So even a semi-hard wasn't very hard. I don't know. Weird.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I do not understand.
Like, I don't know if I let that thing, penis, that micro penis go in my vagina, I don't know how this person has 2 kids. How did he have 2 kids? Like, how does your penis go in a vagina? Like, it's like this long. It can't even go in there.
Maybe his swimmers are mighty.
That's the only thing I can think of.
And, Phelps of swimmers.
Yeah. I mean, that's got to be it.
Gold medalists.
Yeah.
Like, we're going for the egg. Going for the egg. Breaststroking through now. We're gonna make it. We're gonna.
2 of them did.
Yeah.
So, yeah, not my jam.
Well, and that's the thing. Like, if you're not into it, you're not into it. Yeah, sexual compatibility is, wildly important. Like, the idea of being with someone who's just like doesn't have like same level of sex drive, just not ideal.
I mean, I struggle with that too, because when I was, when I first came in, I was dating the one guy who, again, he's like my best friend these days. He takes Viagra, which is fine. He's in his early 50s, not a big deal, but he just couldn't keep up. I mean, and he'd admittedly so, he's like, I'm done. He's like, you've been doing this for 2 hours. I'm like, 3 hours. I was like, yeah, I like to come like 5 or 6 times sometimes. I get wild.
Well, bring toys.
I do. And he would definitely help me with the toy thing. That was always a thing. And then I typically, like, when I like am in the thing, it's typically 3 times. Pretty close together, little break, but it's typically 3 times to like get me to get off you. And of course you have the occasional like quickie here and whatever. That's fine. But yeah, and then you get the people who are like quiet. They don't talk during sex. They don't say anything. It's like,
my parents might hear us.
Your parents don't live in your house.
How do you know?
Are you hiding them in the closet?
No, my parents come out of the closet. No.
But like the silence, like I'm a chatter, not like conversation, but like it feels good, or like I like my partner to know what I like and how I'm feeling, and then I like the same from them, and then they don't respond. I'm like, are you alive? Say something. Hello.
Well, I agree. I am not down with someone who doesn't communicate, and like, especially someone who's a dead fish. Like, if you just starfish on me, I'm like, cool. We're probably gonna be one and done.
Yeah. Well, they don't. I mean, the guys don't starfish on me. They just sometimes don't say anything, and I'm like, did you like that? Yeah, it was good. Well, what was good about it? Like, tell me. I want to know, because everyone's different.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. So I want the feedback, and some guys are just so like, they can't do it.
Well, and I'm generally like, for me, asking for some consent during the moment, like, do you like this? Do you want to be choked? Like,
yeah, absolutely.